on. Rocky, hold on. Please, Rocky, just come back.
Rocky, what's that? An invitation for your birthday? No way! Thank you! Unbelievable. I guess I'm the man on the campus too. Pastries, music, and dancing. Rocky's party's gonna be a blast. The 20-year-old feathered friend patrolled around campus to jubilation, along with his pals from Team Rocky. The star himself had cupcakes and cookies with his face on them. But that's not all. He danced the night away with the Cupid Shuffle and everyone saying happy birthday. I wonder if there's a chance to interview Rocky. Same with the legend himself here. Rocky, how you doing, man?
Awesome. Great. Living the dream.
That's great to hear. I gotta tell you, what does it mean to be a Red Hawk?
It means showing off your Red Hawk pride every day and giving it your all.
How was your birthday?
Loved the energy and had a great time at the parade and party. Did you see those cookies with my face on them?
What sport would you like to try?
I think I'd be pretty good at skydiving. Does that count as a sport? Either that or basketball.
Basketball, another favorite of mine. How's your family?
Family is good. Roxy came to my birthday, and Ricky and Roy will be coming for Rocky Ween.
So, I know you have a lot of mascot friends. Who has the coolest personality?
I mean, I gotta go with my guy Boulder Bird this time, since he made the trek to my party. But I love and miss all my friends.
Thank you for coming for this interview with me. It was amazing. I appreciate it. You're the coolest guy around. Go Red Hawks!
Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside the Nest. I'm Jon Edmond alongside Matt Bruchet here at Panzer Athletic Center, the site of last week's NJAC Volleyball Championship rematch between the Red Hawks and the Stockton Ospreys.
Last year in the 2020 finals, Montclair State dropped it 3-0, so they were certainly hungry coming into Tuesday's match. Both teams have 4 wins in the NJAC, and Montclair State was soaring in on an 8-game winning streak. This is the game of the week.
And we're back here on the Red Hawk Sports Network. Jon Edmond, Matt Bruchet for this highly anticipated rematch of that championship game from last year between the Red Hawks and the Ospreys. Waterman out to serve to begin things, and here we go. Can't get dug out on the dive from Capriglione. It's 1-0 Montclair State. 23-22 now. Red Hawks just need one more to tie things up. Kowalski on the serve. Far side, Capriglione all the way up. Rodman take advantage to St. Pierre. Here comes Arias. 25-23, a set 1 victory. Here we go on set point. Higgins. The setup now, Ullman. And they'll give it on the tip. It's all tied up in Panzer. And it's 1-1 in the match. Stockton takes the first set from Montclair State in a long, long time. Tied up here at 1, and this is a very crucial third set. So we'll see the Red Hawks on the serve to start this one out. Waterman back there. Over the middle, kept up by Monahan. And St. Pierre for Kowalski, who slams it down. What a start! Skylar Kowalski, 1-0. The Kowalski crush. The energy in this place is huge.
We're just going to keep pushing and see how far we can get.
And here we go. Match point, 24-15. Monahan back to serve. Brandt near side to Ulmer. And blocks! Set back and the Red Hawks win it! Montclair State 25-15.
We were playing probably the best we played all season.
We played our game. We played our side of the net, didn't really worry about what they were doing, and just gave it our all. Mic drop.
You know what time it is. It's time for the Red Hawk Rush. The women's soccer team celebrated their senior night in dominating fashion against Ramapo. They only allowed one shot on goal, and look at this nice goal from Zoe Steck. The crowd loves her. Redhawks win 3-0. The field hockey team were in a tough one against the Roadrunners, and after letting one get through the net in the second period, Montclair State wasn't able to bounce back, losing by a score of 1-0. The 8th-ranked MSU men's soccer team continued their now 9-game winning streak as they were able to defeat William Patterson 3-1, thanks to Amir Lukovic scoring his 15th goal on the year and Josiah Crawford notching 2 assists on the day. This has been your Red Hawk Rush. October 16th was an historic day for Montclair State, and these two Red Hawks really put on a show. First, Carlie Waterman got her 1,000th career kill in the win against Mount St. Mary. She is the 6th Red Hawk in school history to achieve this milestone and is only 31 shy from cracking the top 5. Then throw your hats on the pitch because Zoe Steck was able to score a hat trick in the win against William Patterson. This Hattie is the first in her collegiate career, and she leads the NJAC in goals. Congratulations.
Welcome to our new series, How To, where we ask Montclair State students to demonstrate some skills that their sport requires. Today, joining me is soccer defender Tara Lambert, and Tara is going to show us how to get that right bend in the corner kick. Tara, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, well, let me ask you this question. What forces a corner kick?
So a corner kick occurs when the opposing team kicks the ball out on their goal line, which is the side that they're defending. So it could happen if you kick it off of their foot or if they kick it out on their own.
Well, would you mind showing us how to bend that perfect corner kick?
Sure, let's do it. So the most important thing is to make sure that you're staying calm when you're taking a corner kick. So what you want to do is you want to place the ball, then you want to back up, put your plant foot down, which is the opposite foot that you're kicking with, choose your target, and follow through with the ball.
Okay.
Why don't you give it a try?
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm not the best at things like this. This is not my sport, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. So I see that you kick with your left. Are you a lefty?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a righty.
So you're gonna want to line up to this side of the ball, and then come around it and follow through with it.
All right, I've always wanted to give this a try, so let's see how this goes. Oh. You see, I'm not the best at this, but I really appreciate you for coming out here and showing us this today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
All right, now I'm pretty sure everyone at home will be able to do their perfect corner kicks. It's gonna take me about 500 tries, but don't go anywhere. Let's take it over to Sprague Field where Carlie Van Tassel is gonna show us some tips on how to watch field hockey.
Hi, I'm Carlie Van Tassel, forward for the Montclair field hockey team. There are a lot of whistles, stops, and starts in field hockey, and it can get really confusing at times. Here are 5 things you need to know before watching the game. First thing to know, there are only ready sticks, and you can only touch the ball with the flat side of the stick. You can only score a goal if you're inside this red circle. If you're outside, it doesn't count. If the defending team gets a foul inside of the circle, the attacking team gets to make a special play called a penalty corner. During this, the defending team has to wear masks, and sometimes they look like marshmallows. Don't kick the ball with your feet. If it touches your foot, it's turned over to the other team. If the attacking team gets a restart below the 25, they have to take it 5 yards before entering the circle. Hope this made field hockey easier to understand. See you at the game.
The leaves are changing colors and the temperature is dropping here at Montclair State University, where fall continues to peek its head through. However, my favorite sign of fall, the squeaking of shoes and the dribbling of basketballs here at the Panzer Athletic Center. Though the men's and women's basketball teams have been holding captains' practices and workouts, the coaches were finally able to return to the court with their teams.
I know the guys are excited for sure, and it feels good to have a little sense of normalcy. October 15th is always kind of like Christmas Day for these guys. So really excited, and I love the group we have, so just looking forward to get to work.
Compared to last year especially, it was kind of hard to get in the gym when we wanted to, especially the preseason a lot, just being back here on the court, being able to be with the guys, the best thing you could ask for.
We played 9 games last year, and I think I had around 50 or 60 practices, and those beginning practices weren't anything like this first practice will be.
This group is unmatched. This group's energy is top-notch every day. We come out in blood, sweat, and tears in the morning. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but we go out and we put our all into that, and we give it everything.
We've been really excited, and it's nice to get, as excited as you are to come to that first day, it's also nice to get the first practice in. But it was really good today. They've put a lot of work in.
We've been working really hard during the preseason and captain's practices, so we're just so excited to be with our coaches and start getting ready for our first scrimmage, which is in 2 weeks.
I think that the strange thing that it's going to be is I have to realize that my freshmen and my sophomores have never gone through a regular season. So one of the things that we've talked about is their stamina, because we got so many, even though our season was so long, we only played 10 games, but we got so many breaks. So I'm not sure how they're going to respond to a regular length season where you don't have those kind of breaks.
It's in our mind every day. That's what we're working towards. We're going to get back in the championship, and we're going to get what we deserve, so I'm excited.
I think it's on everyone's mind. I think it's all that I've heard my captains talk about, and I think it's all, we had individual meetings already. Every single player came in. I said, what's the tone? And they said, we need to win a championship. Tired of losing. I'm tired of losing in an NJAC championship game, so I think that's the focus. I think we have the personnel, and it's just going to be how we can figure out to put the pieces together.
Here's what to watch for this week. We kick off with men's soccer on Tuesday night, who travel to Troy, New York, and take on RPI. Also happening on Tuesday is the final home game for the women's volleyball team when they host Misericordia University. And the last game of that night is field hockey, who will be traveling to face the top 5 ranked Kane University. On Wednesday, the women's soccer team will be traveling to Newburgh, New York, when they face Mount St. Mary. On Friday, be prepared to get your feet wet when the men's and women's swimming and diving teams will travel to Madison, New Jersey, where they will face both Drew and Moravian University. And finally, both the women and men's soccer teams will be facing Rowan University, with the women at home and the men on the road. This will conclude this week's episode of Inside the Nest. Keep your eye on the lookout for all the home games being broadcasted here on the Red Hawk Sports Network, and we will see you for another edition of Inside the Nest next week.